We're going live. I think we're live. I think we're working. If someone out there can tell me if this is working, that would be fantastic. This is my first time doing a YouTube stream. I have what was I gonna say? My latency is low, so you guys should be maybe 10, 20 seconds behind when I chat. We'll see. Here, maybe I'll say something. Hello to myself. That worked. So that's good. Well, anyways, I guess we'll get going. So today, so gotten back into Warcry a little bit. So I wanted to do some, oh geez, it's probably hard to see with the light. There we go. Well, here. We're working on some bone splitters today. We got these bad boys. So that's what we're doing today. We're building them. We're going crazy. And, I don't know. I have a couple war bands planned out. Oops, just bumped the mic. Couple war bands planned out. I've already built a couple of these big stabba dudes. I forgot what they're called. Oh, they are big stabba. Trevor, what's going on, man? Welcome. Yeah, I got these things going, so we'll see. Today I am building... Oh boy, what do we got? We got some Savage Oryx that we're building. Maybe some Arrow Boys, some more boys. I've never done anything with bone splitters, so I'm actually a little excited about that. It'll take me a minute. I've thought of a paint recipe to do for them, so that'll be something I'll be doing. I probably won't do a video about it channel-wise, just because I gotta airbrush most of it. And my little airbrush station in my basement is terrible. Hey Pete, what's going on, man? Big fan of the channel, won't be on for long as I'm based in the UK. 11 p.m. here. Yeah, my bedtime is, my bedtime in the US is like 8. Well, it's more than 8. It's like 9, but still. But I hate that I build my boxes as Arrow Boys, not realizing it was the only way I can get big stabbas. Oh, man. These guys are absolutely awesome. I mean, their stats are fine, but, like, these two little orc dudes that are just holding a massive spear and they just charge up and poke into a dude, it's pretty awesome. But, so, let's get started. I'm going to start building. Also, good to have you here, Pete. We're going to start on the Savage Boss. I don't know how well I'm going to do with chatting and also building, so we'll see how this goes. I need piece number 6. Piece number 6. That's none of these sprues. I bet it's these sprues. But I have nothing really to chat about today, so whatever you, the viewer, think or want to bring up or chat, I'm all ears. I have the, I have the live chat in front of me, so I can at least look at it and respond. Other than that, though, how was everyone's day? Did you have a good day? Did you do anything fun? I did some fun stuff, put out a video today, Warcry, so that was pretty neat. It's been a minute. Number 6. Where the hell is number 6? Oh, must be this guy. Yeah, there he is. Alright, number 6. So, I think I need to make a... What do we got? Watched it and love it. Well, thanks, Trevor. We will make that guy, one of that guy. I forgot all their names already. I guess I have the card here. We'll make a Morboy boss, and we're going to make the Arrow boss 2 or as well on top of that. So pop these guys out. I generally like to pop the guys out and then shave away all the fun stuff. This was not the right sprue again. So this guy. So we'll just make them both at the same time. Luckily this box seems pretty easy and there doesn't seem to be too many intricate pieces in here. So that's good. And I'm making these guys strictly for Warcry, so I can do any weird-ass combination I want to. I'm not probably going to use them in AOS. I do have some Iron Jaws dudes, but I don't know. Maybe I could throw a big stabba in there, but other than that, that's really about it. Great video as always. Don't know why you don't get more views, as I can't stand the length of others. I think it's a preference thing. This is my personal opinion. I, well, I guess I like my own format because I know I'd watch it. Hey, Jamie, what's going on, man? Obviously, I like my own format because I wouldn't make it if I didn't like it. But the other formats are more personable. You get to know the players better, essentially, at the end of the day. You get to learn, maybe they can joke around with each other, mess around with me. I guess I'm all business, even though I kind of don't like to be all business, but that's kind of what happens when you're essentially making a video by yourself. And to be honest, I've had guests, a couple guests in the past, but when I eventually have more guests and other people I play with, I still think I'm going to keep my format pretty similar to what I've already had. It's just easier to do it that way, to be honest, at least for me. It takes more time. You got to move the camera around a lot. There's a lot more editing that you have to do, but overall, I don't know. I like my format. It's just different than other folks, and that's fine. I've actually noticed a few other creators have been kind of... I try not to watch other people's content because then you start looking at your own in a different way. That's just my personal little philosophy, but you do have to peek here and there just to know what the hell other people are doing. But people are doing really good. I think there's tons of good videos on there. I like the guests when they do after the game wrap up. Yeah, I agree. If and when I have some guests, because I've had a buddy who's asked me about it here and there. I like maybe like a quick little intro and say something that's honestly less than 15 seconds, because you're going to lose a viewer in that first 10 seconds of your video. Anyways, and then like the after 1 minute or so wrap up, I think is fantastic. Show some shots of the board, things that you're mentioning or pointing out, talk about the game, things like that. But I'm glad you guys like the format. It makes me happy that other people enjoy stuff that I think I would personally like to watch. So makes a few happy people. All right, so we got the body done. What is next? We got oh boy. So I can choose a series of heads, but it wants me to specifically choose that head, number 58. That's not on this sprue. What's on this one? We have a bunch of heads on this sprue. 58. All right, 58's pretty cool. He's got like he's growling. He's got a big mouth. He's got some hair. Skull on top. All right, so we'll get one of those, and then for the arrow boy, I guess they don't really make you pick one, but what head should I go for the arrow guy? I don't want to give him a top knot because that's what I'm giving the other dude, so let's give him, I don't know, nothing, and he's just screaming because why not? So that'll be the arrow guy. All right, let's clean all that up. Yeah, like I said earlier, on the bright side, these guys are, when I was building the stabas the other day, these are super easy to go through and clean all the junk off. I tend to try to do my mold lines, pretty decent, but by no means I'd spend 14 hours trying to make things perfect. I'm one of those painters that I like my models to look good, but if I goof up here or there, it's not the end of the world. I don't, I'm not spending 40 hours on a model, or at least I don't want to. I like painting, and I enjoy it, but at times, it can be a little much. Especially with games like this, and trying to put out certain content with certain warbands. Now, luckily, warbands aren't that big at the end of the day, so that's not too bad. Hey, David, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. That goes for everyone else too. I hope everything's going well for the state of everything in this crazy world. But have you thought about a paint scheme yet? I did green skin, red top knot, leather, and brown. I was constantly told at the LGS they looked like little even Christmas elves. I was going to do the green for sure. I have some inks that I was going to run through my airbrush. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with Brent over at Goober Towns. He did a how to paint yellow tutorial forever ago. I can't remember exactly what he did, but I was going to try to do something similar like that with a bunch of different greens. We'll see how it turns out. No idea. But it's all an experiment at the end of the day. Just got home from work, looking forward to the AOS vid you put out. Perfect. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It was a long time coming, to be honest, that video. But I'm sure, like most of you, you gotta take a break here and there. But I'm super excited for the new expansion that I have heard through the rumor mill that it's gonna go on pre-order this coming Saturday. We'll see, or is it next Saturday? What's today? The 12th? No, maybe it's 2 Saturdays from now. I don't know, something like that. But at least in the meantime, there'll be something to read and look at in the while we wait for more cool content. Let's do some arms. So we got 28. Man, these guys are freaking jacked. Look how buff they are. Oh, man. All right. 20. Where the hell's 28? Am I going crazy? Oh, I am going crazy. It was on that sprue. All right, so we need 2 28s. And we'll start gluing some crap together. All right, where's the other guy? Where's all these buys and tries? All right. Let's pop this guy off. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Am I killing it? I don't know if I'm killing it. I'm more snipping out a couple little gray plastic things that I spent way too much money on, but, you know, it is the hobby. Which is kind of funny to think about at the end of the day. I wish, and this is something I've wanted to do, I want to joke, or I wish more people joked about what the hell we do for a hobby more often. I think people get a little too sensitive, I guess. But yeah, aren't we all? That is true. But I'd love to do more skits, more like goofy skits. I've done a couple in the past, and, you know, I have a couple ideas for a few more of what to do, but also, one, you have to come up with something that's at least halfway comedic that someone in our hobby would, you know, joke about. But then at the same time, you also want it to be funny. And not everyone thinks you're funny at the end of the day. All right, so what do we guys got? So let's pop on this guy's head. That's a cool looking dude. Yeah. Oh, he's got one eyeball too. That's pretty badass. I don't know if this will pick it up. Oh, no way. That will. No way. That's not going to work. We all like the Emperor memes. There you go. I'm not too huge into 40K, but I could do something like that. The problem is if I do something that I'm not as familiar with, I'm going to screw it up. I don't know, that, I guess this is me rambling on about my own content. Because I personally like my videos, because, you know, you're doing, yeah, I'm doing orcs right now. I'm doing some bone splitters. Now, I've always said bone splitters with an AZS, but it has a ERZ, or whatever. I guess you could probably say it either way. You mean we're grown men and women who play with little army men? Yes, that is absolutely true. Which is kind of ridiculous at the end of the day, and something that you should be able to joke with yourself about, but, you know, is what it is. Alright, so we're going to put on the other arm. If during this stream today I get through, I don't know, like 6 guys while chatting and trying to concentrate on that, I would be a happy man. And we're already through, I guess, half of one, half of 2. But anyways, back on the topic of doing skits and other different types of videos, I'd love to do I just love to do more. My favorite one I ever did was that contrast video one. It's just so ridiculously stupid. I think because I like making an ass of myself at the end of the day. I think it's fun. Because you gotta be able to joke with yourself once in a while, you know. Alright, so we got, I love your format for Kill Team. I would honestly play Kill Team, but I'm already doing this, and I have absolutely no models or terrain or anything for Kill Team. So that's just, At the end of the day, it's just a money dump, and sure, I could spend the money on it and do all that, but at the end of the day, it's just gonna burn me out again. But yeah, we're working on some bone splitters today. Hopefully, when the whatchamacallit, the expansion comes out, I can do a battle report with them because I think that would be cool. And I haven't had them on the channel yet. There's actually tons of warbands I haven't had on the channel yet. So this is definitely one of them. And this is one of the older warbands too, which is interesting. I think they're freaking cool. I wish I kind of got into them earlier. I've got a warband of them and allies. Nice. Alejandro, what do you run? I've made like 2 lists, and I'm not competitive at all. If you've watched any of my videos, I'm not competitive. I always find it kind of funny when people comment and they're like, "Hey man, you should have done this." It's like, look, I'm playing against myself. But am I much better off financially than me just drop 700? Yeah, those Gargants. If someone cares if I ramble on about that, catch you later, Pete. Take it easy. Hopefully you can catch the rest of the chat tomorrow if you're putting it up. Yeah, Pete, it should go up immediately after this is, or after I'm done here. But it's good to talk to you, man. Good to see you. Trevor, I noticed you deleted the message, but that's okay, because I'm going to go off on Gargants for a second. That is... I get it. I get why it's $190. But you just made me never want to buy that model. That model's so freaking badass, and it would be so nice. 2 sticks, 3 totem, arrow boss, and savage warchainer. I'm actually... I don't know what I have a little card. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. What do I got? So I only bought the single box, so I only can make essentially what's in the box. Yes, the gargantuan is sad. So 2 stabos, 2 totems, a boss, and I think a handful of the either arrow boys or more boys. I think that's what I did. But if I ever get another box again, I'd definitely like to do something with like all stabas. That would be awesome. but that would be freaking cool. So what are we doing? I got distracted. I haven't done anything actually. So we need something to signify that this savage boss is a sandwich. You made it all from one boss. You did... Oh, you did 3 totems from a box? I guess you could do... I guess I could proxy in the guy that's like holding this little skull thing, which would actually be kind of neat as one of the totem guys. That's not a bad idea. Because I know the totem guys, as I've looked at them, they look freaking amazing. I meant to have my friend bought it, sure. Whatever you say, Trevor. I believe you. I'm giving you a hard time. What was I going to say? I could do that. We'll see what I want to do. Green stuff and spears and the skull cutout. Post pics on your disc. That'd be cool. Yeah. I'll pull up the Discord after the stream because it freaks out for some reason. Or at least for me it freaks out when I'm streaming. But actually I would really like to see that. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Just to warn you. Alright, let's get back to what the hell I was doing. Alright, so we need to find piece 91, 92, or 93. Oh boy. They look like weird teeth things. Okay, they're not on there. They are not on there. Let me guess. Nope. And nope. Oh, they're on this original spruce. So we got 92, 93. Where was the easier one? There it is. 91. So pop these guys off. I think we'll just go easy on myself, and we'll do the same thing for both of the guys. Because one's going to hold a bow, and one's going to be holding a little sword. So that should be at least signifying enough. Alright, what else we got going on here? Let's carve these guys down. But yeah, to get back on the Gargants, because I kind of forgot I was talking about that, $190 for... Look, they've done high-priced large models in the past. I mean, I personally have a big old Mega Boss on a Maw Crusher. And that's probably the most expensive GW model I own. And even that was pushing it. at the time of, when I purchased it, which I think that runs like 90 to 100. I don't remember. But it's one. I don't know. I get it with like the current state of the world and how they've probably significantly lost money, like just like any other business. I own two crushes. You have a problem. Well, Ryan, it's like if it's your hobby, man, then I don't know. And as long as your significant other's cool with it, then who cares? Or you just don't tell them. You just don't tell them how much it is. Unless they also like to play, then that's a different story. But and I'm not bashing on anyone who's going to buy the model by any means. I think the model's cool, and I think it doesn't matter as long as you spend your money on something that you're going to take care of and enjoy and do whatever you want with, then spend the $190, you know? Like, if a Gargant hopped in my lap, or if I found an amazing deal on a Gargant, I'd probably get it, for sure. She's cool, but she doesn't play. There you go. Same with mine. My girlfriend is, she's fine with me playing all this stuff, but she has like a little bit of interest, but not enough that I could convince her to come down and play Warcry with me all the time. But maybe one of these days. Yeah, the one six. Oh, jeez. Even yes. How much is Alariel? She's what, 140 without discounts, and even that's crazy expensive. But it's one of those things too that if you're making that army, you kind of need a Gargant. So I don't know. Is what it is. On the bright side, you can take like 12 models and make an army, so that's pretty badass. But other than that, so unfortunately, that right there immediately turns me off of an army. Is that solo price point right there? All right, so we got these two boys. We'll put on their the little chest skull things. How does this go on? Oh, it goes under them, like that, right? Yes, that, I don't know, that doesn't seem right though. Why does that not seem right? Huh. I'll stick to my orc gores yeah, there you go. Stick to your orcs, because orcs are badass. Or, I'm sorry, orcs. I get why GW does that with all their names. Elves instead of elves. Dwarden instead of dwarves. I get it. But sell your corn and zinch. What models are you looking to sell? I guess the whole army? Because having a Sun's army would be cool. And it's just, like, storage-wise, like, I have those IKEA glass, whatever the, deltas, no, not deltas, it's like Detloff or something like that. I have a couple of those, and I have most of my models in there. Not all of them, but most of them. But just, like, storage-wise, to just have 12 models would be amazing. And, like, if you're taking them to the nerd store or whatever, that's what I like to call it, the nerd store. It's just easy to do that. Alright, so we got these weird under the chin teeth pieces popping on. I will say, there we go. This is not, is that not fitting for some reason? Just go on, please. Oh, damn it. I'm more frustrated that are so. Yeah, that is true. Those old stupid giant models. They're also pretty cool. I don't know. I've seen them painted and build up, and like they look cool, and they are a little dated. But yeah, they come out in 2005, and they're still what a box of two of them is like $120. Is that what it is? I don't know. But if you ever want to play, I'll meet you at a nerd store. Sure, we can do that. If you're in the Detroit area, we could do something like that. But that doesn't really fit. That's annoying. Why did this one fit so well and this one did not? Is it just how the head's placed on here? Did I do a bad job? Looks like I did a bad job. Son of a bitch. Oh well. This goddamn plastic glue will work wonders here, but we might have a slightly misshapen face. Oh well. It'll get fixed, right? Only a couple hours north? Where you at? Not to, be super, super picky, but... Or not picky, but nosy. Alright, so we want to do one of them to have another weird sword thing on the hand. So let's find those cool things. Alright, so this guy's holding a bone. That's pretty cool. We're definitely going to have a model in the army who's holding a bone. That's awesome. Midland. Now, this was a while ago, but did you survive the flood? Obviously you did because you're chatting to me today, but good to see that you're doing well. I go to Midland a lot for work, actually. I drive all around the state, so. Let's do... So the leader's got to have some type of cool thing on his hand. Let's do... Ooh, a bird skull would be cool. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's freaking cool. Alright. Found it. Alright, so we got a bird skull. There's that. Let's carve this thing down. Whew. Moved right after the flood and the house survived. Well, that's some good luck. That's insane. But anyways, what else is going on in the wargaming world that I'm not familiar about? Probably tons of things. Does anyone have a specific warband that they are a fan of, like a number one go-to that they always go for? Or, well, it doesn't have to be Warcry, but or an army that they liked. My personal favorite when I first started the hobby was definitely the Beastie Boys. Was the Goatmen. Love those guys. And over time, your interests change. My Orcs mod, of course your Orcs. Orcs are amazing. Well, the problem is I have love for about like 16 armies. All of them. But because there's at least one model out of every single group of models that I enjoy. But yes, orcs are fantastic. Ironjaws are one of those model groups that you actually don't have to get too many models to make up a decent army too. Couple start collecting boxes and the big Maw Crusher, and you got yourself a lovely army. Alright, so let's put this hand on this guy. This is going to be a little iffy. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, so the Beasts of Chaos, love those guys. And a close, either tied for first or a close second, are the wonderful ogres. I love me some mod tribes. Because who doesn't want a model that emulates a majority of people who plays Physique? Which is absolutely hilarious. Mantic is selling out their giants for $40 a giant. Whew. Well, if you know you're doing that, that's your time to do it. I was thinking about doing a giant because I think you can ally them with my ogres, so that would be interesting. But I think Trevor, you're chatting or you're talking about the guzzlers, right? That are 40, not the big boy that came out today, or didn't come out today. You could pre-order. Oh geez, it's Monday. What's going on with me? What, Saturday you could pre-order? The Gits are great. Gits are fantastic. I love the Gits too. The problem is when I first started the hobby, I bought some little rats, and I kind of wish I got the Gits. I really want to use the Daughters of Cain Underworlds models to make a Warcry warband. I have not bought those models yet because when I was kind of, going through my burnout phase, I was looking into doing something like that. And I actually have a small little list of them. And then, oh geez, I don't remember what they're called. They got the ones with the flaps on the back. Hello! I don't even want to... I don't want to try to say your name. I feel so bad. Oh, we'll just call you... Because if... Alright. Viewer, 123 that just joined and said hello. If I try to phonetically say your name, it sounds like Anal Ape. 123. So, if you want me to call you Anal Ape, I can more than happily do that. Or you can tell me what your name is so I don't call you that the entire time I'm here, because that would be embarrassing for me. More me, to be honest. But we were putting some bone splitters together today, so we're getting some guys together. Okay, so we got the big old axe for that dude. Let's... What am I doing? Where did all my cards go? Recently got into painting up my Warcry scenery because of the videos. Keep the good work. Well, I'll try to keep up the good work. I would love to see your Warcry scenery. Is it the GW scenery, or is it something you built yourself? Is it... Oh, this is... No. This is the guy I was looking for. Something you built yourself, or... Like, is it MDF that you bought? Well, not MDF. What is it? I can't even think of the stuff. But I still gotta paint my scenery. I honestly... Oh, the forest. Nice. I like the forest. That's one of those I wish I bought. But, you know, I don't... The amount of money I've already put into this game is absolutely ridiculous. But it's Spanish. Joe. Oh, I see, more or less. Well, Joe's Jose. So we could just do that. But I disgustingly have over... Oh my... Trevor. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's a lot of points. Oh, Trevor, can I ask how many grots you have? Because that would be something I'd love to see. Or hear. If you feel like, you know, expressing that. Because that... Holy shit. Yeah, that is a lot. Holy crap. I keep getting distracted. That's okay. I'd prefer to get distracted and talk to you guys. Trevor, you were my idol. You and me both. Alright, so let's find a bow to give this guy. So let's find some bows. Arrows and bows. Alright. No? Oh, they're on this one. Alright, well, one looks like a leader bow. It's got one with a couple teeth on it. That one's pretty big. Let's do the one with... Ooh, let's do this one. So we'll do this. This will be our leader's bow. I just realized our Arrow Boy leader is going to be holding his bow up, so that should be interesting. On the card it shows that he's holding it down like some little... Oh, let's see if... Oh boy, this is... There you can see it. With all the light. Oh, two colossal squigs. Oh, that's... I'd love to see what those look like. I'd love to see those. That would be amazing. Alright, so... We got our little bow here. Pop this off. The weapons always have so many goddamn mold lines on them. Especially bows. I did a lot of little Ungor Raider dudes, and the amount of stupid mold lines that are on those damn bows is ridiculous. Luckily, I don't have to make too many bow guys. I was looking through the cards. The bow guys seem okay. They don't seem that crazy. At least Warcry terms. Spiders, Trogs. The Trogs were always cool models. Or at least the new ones I thought were sweet. Trevor, do you have the, I forgot what its name is, the Swamp Lady? The Swamp Trog Lady? She's got her big old jahoobles hanging out on the front. Just letting the... Just letting the player across the table know that you mean business. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this bow on. I think it's hard to tell. Oh, jeez, I forgot all this in the front. Oh, there we go. That's good enough. Oh, yeah, because spiders suck. At least that's what I've been told. Unfortunately, because the spider models are absolutely cool. I think they're amazing. So, we could have a bow and a sword? Could we do something weird like that? For the leader, where's some swords? Man, I really need to give him oh Jesus. Maybe we give him an axe. That'd be cool. Do we got any left-handed? No, all the left-handed stuff is that junk. So let's give him this axe, because this axe is freaking cool. Just very simple. He's got to be worried about his arrows, not the axe he carries around. All right. Anyone else working on any war bands or armies today? Or maybe not today, but what are some of your hobby projects right now? Because this is my big project. And then once Catacombs pops out, that will be my next big project. That I've had thoughts to stream the build process for that, but I'm also afraid that's going to slow me down significantly. Yes, the Trog Princess. She's gorgeous and beautiful. I have a bad feeling that if I try to stream me building something like that, I will slow down so much. It will be absolutely insane. Is that the correct hand? Am I going crazy? Yeah, that would be the right hand. So arrow guy. That right there. And then, oh, shit, I goofed. I guess we'll do this. Our leader's gonna have an axe then. I goofed up. Come on. Come on, glue. Come out of the damn thing. So I love this thing, but sometimes I hate this thing. And today I'm hating this thing. It's getting clogged in the top. There we go. Got any tip to paint fire? Just started my first army night haunt, and I would be an axe themed night haunt. Now, take my advice with a grain of salt, because I paint okay, but I'm not that great. Fire, start with, oddly enough, the lightest color first. So start with white, and then build, and then go to yellow, then to orange, then to red. And I assume because Night Haunt you can go pretty easy on. You can actually probably just dry brush all of them, or most of them. Contrast would be a good idea too. They're literally fire with hoods and skulls. Yes, exactly. If I would go that route and you just dry brush it, just take your time with it. Get tons of the paint off on the brush when you actually are drying brush them. Jeez, what am I talking about? Oh boy, it's late for me. David, I recently got a new 40K. I really like the Death Watch, so I got a set for like $30. Nice. Death Watch is the Necron dudes, right? Is it? No, I have no idea. 40K is so out of my wheelhouse. I love sci-fi fantasy, but I can't justify myself trying to relearn a whole brand new game again. I mean, it has its similarities to Warcry and AOS, but I actually do have some 40K models. I got some Chaos Space Marines and Gene Stealer cults. I will say, Gene Stealer cults are pretty badass. Just weird pink dudes that kind of are humans and, mutate and do cool stuff. But anyways, enough about that. Alright, so we got the bow right there. Oh boy, he is gonna stay up. Oh my god. Alright, if I move too much, he's gonna fall over. And that wouldn't be good. All right, so we need to give him some type of little, just a little bit of something. Maybe we'll give him like a little, I don't want to give him a shield. Do we have any? No, all this is right-handed stuff. I need a left-handed. Give me some left-handed stuff. Come on. Was there a left-handed bow? Oh, there was. Oops. Well, guess that is what it is. So let's give him... let's just have him carry a bone, because why the hell not, right? Alright, so this guy's just going to carry around a bone. I don't know how what you probably can't see this at all. It's a little hand with a bone. Let's clean up all this junk and we'll throw it on the arrow boy. Did I ever clean up that axe when I put that on here? I did enough. Not the best, but I did. Alright. Let's take that off. Get some lines here. Nighthaunt are actually, going back onto that, Nighthaunt I think are very cool. Unfortunately, in Warcry, they're pretty hot garbage. I mean, that's me being a little too much. EJ, what's going on, man? I really want to assemble more models, but I've been holding off because I got a bunch of prime models I need to finish. Good thing is I've been smashing through that as the late. I have... now, my backlog's pretty bad. For me, it's very bad. For some people, I'm sure it's nothing. I think I'm back... I actually keep a little document, and I keep really organized about that stuff. I don't know if other people do that. I have probably upwards of maybe 40 models primed and like ready to go. Well, maybe not 40. Oh, actually no, I got tons of clan rats. Not clan rats, plague monks. So yeah, I probably have roughly 40 models that are primed and ready to go, but just, you know, is what it is. But yeah, bye. I do like assembling. I don't know if I like assembling or painting more. I think there's pros and cons to each. Assembling, I hate mold lines. I just hate dealing with mold lines. But the problem is if you don't get rid of them, then your model has this annoying line down the side when you try to like dry brush one little thing and it looks like garbage. But the painting process, I love it when you're at that, like, you got 10% left, you know, and you're like, oh man, this is looking good. It's really starting to be fine. But that first 90%, it's enjoyable enough that I do the hobby, but sometimes you just do not feel like painting. All right, so these guys are actually done. Oh, yeah, they're actually done. I should probably give the arrow boy at least something to put on his body, because there was, oh no, I dropped him. Or he's just falling. Stand up, you little shit. Come on. There we go. There's all these quivers here. Let's just give him... I feel like the leader should at least have a quiver. The rest of the guys can just carry around arrows. Like a bunch of dinguses. Alright, let's give him this quiver. And we will call that a day. I'm more, but I best don't care for. My one friend stopped 40k and dumped his army. Oh, well. There you go. Yeah, Grey Knights doesn't sound that exciting anyways, because they're called Grey Knights. Or maybe you don't have to paint them because they are called Grey Knights. You can just leave the gray plastic, right? There's your terrible GW modeling painting joke for the day. Toki, where's D&D episode 6? It'll pop up Wednesday. So you got 2 days. Not even. Less than 2 days. 6 a.m. on Wednesday it'll pop up. 7 has been filmed too, and that one will be closer to Halloween time, and that one should be a fun one. I'm excited for that one. So yeah, right now you were talking to I appreciate it. I can't wait to pop it up too. Obviously, the channel blew up more for Warcry stuff, which is understandable, but there is a number of you that enjoy the D&D stuff, and I would actually, if anyone wants to chat about that, I'd love to chat about that. But hello, MTG Salty. Episode 7 is very spicy, as you were a part of it. Everyone say hello to MTG Salty. I don't know if he wants me to let the folks know everything you are doing is amazing. Now that's pushing it. I don't think it's amazing, but it's all right. It's all right for what we can do. But I do appreciate that. It is very kind. Salt of the earth. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, let's just... I don't know how the fuck this quiver's supposed to go on, so we're just literally going to glue it to his back. You don't want the 40k models? I mean, if someone gave me 40k models for free, I'd definitely take them. And honestly, the ones I have, I do want. It's just I have other stuff I'd rather get to before that, which is a lot. Trevor, we'll catch you later. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time. I'd actually like to do this streaming stuff more often, because it gives me a chance to chat with you guys. And I like chatting with people. Alright. There's our arrow boy. He's got a quiver on his back. We got the savage boss, whatever. We're going to put that there. Sweet. So we have 4 models done. Oh, shoot. I got to put them on bases. Yeah, I'll do that now. Sorry for the plastic noise. Probably, well, hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, God. Oh. David, you enjoy everything? Well, I appreciate that. And we all enjoy you. Alright, so there's that. I don't know about you guys, but I magnetize everything. Absolutely everything I magnetize. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to that yet, so we're not doing that at the moment. But we can do it while they're on. So these guys, a lot of my models, I'll actually make the base first. But these guys, I'm just doing a simple Warcry, throw on some paint on the base. You know, that like chunky terrain paint or whatever that GW makes. And I just throw like a grass tuft on it. Well, honestly, I don't really... they're taking up a lot of space, and some of them are assembled poorly. Oh, I see. That's unfortunately that they were assembled poorly. I've gotten a couple models from some people that you look at them and they're like, oh, sweet, you know, free new models. Oh, yeah, I'll take them. And then you look at them and you're like, oh, man, this is going to be a pain in the ass to put all this together. But, hey, you know, you don't want to say no to free models. But do I want to sell them? No, I do not. I apologize. Sorry, David. I actually had intentions for a video for them, but that idea slash let's just say that motivation for that video right now is pretty on the back burner. But one day I will get to that, and I will be happy when I do. So, all right, so we've got 4 guys done. What are we doing next? Let's do these. Let's see if we can see it. This guy, he's got a big totem. We're gonna make a couple of those guys. So I probably don't even need the instructions for that, but we're just gonna take a peek. You know, maybe I do. Yeah, we'll just do it. Okay, so body 3. Body. Not that sprue. So get out of here. Get out of here. That's body 3. All right. So we're making 2 of these guys. So we'll cut out 2 bodies and clean them up. Clip this out. So that's body 3. How long have I been streaming? What is it? Oh, so not even an hour. That's good. So I've made 2 guys in 45 minutes. That's pretty bad. Oh, you're talking to the other guy on the stream. Unfortunately, he may have ran away. 3. Doop. Boop. Alright, and then the totems are pretty obvious, and I need arm 3 and arm 24. Such thrilling content. Just never got around to it. Well, while you guys share specific information between each other, selling information, what do I want to talk about today? So we got D&D Wednesday. We had Warcry today. I did mention for if anyone's joined recently, I did mention that so there's a Warcry expansion coming out relatively soon. Rumors is the end of the month. So actually, rumors is it comes out on Halloween, which is actually kind of funny. If that is the case, I want to try to bust my ass best I can to get that stuff set up and painted. At least the terrain. The models, I'll probably I'll definitely want to paint them because I forgot what the fire guys are called. I had it up here. What are those damn fire guys called? Those guys are absolutely badass. The Scions of Flame, and then you have the Canite? Oh, it's probably Canite. Canite Shadow Stalkers, which are also, God, these models are sexy. They're nice. I'm looking at them now. You guys can look it up on your own. They kind of look like essentially like buff daughters of Cain's dudes and chicks, and they look great. They got some magic. This guy's like pointing some flame out. It's crazy. Or it's this blue flame. And then obviously the Scions of Flames they're pretty badass. There's literally a guy on fire. Like there's a guy that's literally on fire. That's pretty great. But so they have a series of models. It looks like 8 to 10 in each, I would assume. So you got to think about this. So it's hopefully the adventure of Judi Dench and Huge Stats continue. As of late, they have been on the back burner, but I do miss playing some good old Oblivion and Morrowind and Skyrim and all that good stuff. But anyways, putting together roughly, let's just call it 20 models, we'll say on the high end. Putting together 20 models, putting together all the terrain that comes in the box, which honestly, compared to the original starter set, doesn't seem to be as prominent or as big. So maybe I could actually run through that pretty quick. We'll see. Because, I want it to look halfway decent at the end of the day. I have to put it on video, so I'm not just going to throw it on gray plastic at the end of the day. Oh, weird buff chicks. Yeah, I probably do have a way to show it, but I don't feel like messing with the streaming OBS crap right now to try to figure that out. Also, I want to focus more on this right now anyways. I do want to get these done. Because the thought would be to do some type of Bone Splitters versus someone I haven't decided yet. This is making me want a Savage Orc Warcry team since most... I've bought the one box. I forgot how much it was. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And I've come up with 2 lists with it that, I'm not super competitive at the end of the day, and neither are my videos. And I always kind of chuckle when someone complains about a strategy I do. Because it's like, okay, I get it. I probably could have done that better. But at the end of the day, I think the lists are fine. And honestly, Bone Splitters, looking at their cards, like I have them in front of me here, they're not, like their toughness is garbage. But at the end of the day, if someone gets a crit on you, it's huge damage anyways. But, these guys have an okay number of attacks. Their damage output's decent. Good health. They have amazing abilities. I don't know. I won't tell you to do it, but that's what I'm doing. Good old EJ. So we got some more to clean up on this guy. So yeah, So I got, again, this is going to be impossible to see with the stupid lights I have. So I think the list is 2 of these guys, 2 totem guys, a leader, so that's 5, and then 6, 7 is just the standard just orc moorboy dude. I'm not too competitive either. I like Warcry as an excuse to get models for factions I don't want a full army for. I am 100% with you there, because probably, obviously other than the Chaos Warbands that came out with Warcry, I have so many of those that, like, I wouldn't have bought this model, or I wouldn't have bought this Underworlds kit to use them for this. But, like, all those Nighthaunt models that I actually used in the the battle report I put out today. The Briar Queen model, I would have never bought that stuff, but I've always kind of wanted some Nighthaunt models because I wanted to try to paint them in a fun, different way rather than your typical green. So those guys are great. But yeah, 100% with you there, EJ. Honestly, that's why I kind of like these smaller skirmish games too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love AOS. I actually haven't played it in ages. I actually kind of need to play it to refresh my rules. I haven't even bought the new book. I don't even know the difference. Jeez, I'm so out of the loop. I feel like I'm a person that should not be out of the loop as I put out content for that stuff, but that's okay. That's why I have you guys. But David, what's your silly suggestion? And it better be super silly. If it's not silly, well, that's it. You're out. What you got? I'll wait patiently for a response here. I think this guy's pretty cleaned up. Oh no, I totally missed this whole side. There we go. Sorry if my scrapings are Beast of Chaos versus Iron Golems. I could do that. I actually haven't done a battle report against a original Chaos Warband in a while. Mainly because they're kind of not that great. But that's not a bad suggestion. I will definitely keep that on my possible to-do list. I know that sounds like a crappy answer, but, you know, sorry, David. That's what you're getting. Alright, so this guy's cleaned up, I think. Ugh. We'll see. Alright, what's next? I need arm 3 and arm 24. There's 24. Nurgle. See, Nurgle is one of those that I would love to buy and get, but I just haven't yet. I just haven't done it because my backlog for me is too much, and I just don't want to keep adding more stuff, which unfortunately I probably will, and then by the end of the month when that box set comes out. So that's just another thing. And I will say, I can't pull it up. I'll loan you my fat boys. Alejandro, what do you have? Do you have Rotbringers or do you have straight up Nurgle boys? Oh, nice. I've actually liked those guys. Let me look at my document. So I keep notes of when I've painted models. Because last year I did like I painted 365 models in a year thing. I haven't finished a model since July, and it's October. So that shows you how bad my backlog is right now. So this year I've painted, we'll just say roughly 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe 60 to 70 models, which that sounds like a lot. Oh yeah, EJ, 100% agree with you. That's also why. And Rotbringers, that would be cool. I would love some Rotbringers. Alejandro, if they look halfway decent, I will borrow them. I won't take them. That would be rude. Because, no offense, I try to get some, at least, I'm not doing like the bucket dip for these models and then putting them on the table and making a battle report, because there will at least be 2 people that will give me a hard time. Now, screw those people that give me a hard time. Nobody ever has, and that's fine. Actually, nobody. All you guys are great. But if someone gives me a model that's been dipped in a paint bucket and they say it's painted, nah, it ain't popping on the channel. That's not good enough. Send some pics. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to open up Discord. What's going on? No. Disable all this junk. All right, what do we got? Let me check this out. Hey, a couple of people joined the Discord. Oh, sure, you can set it later on. I'll pick later on. Awesome. All right, here we go. Perfect. I'll look when I'm off, or tomorrow, or whenever you get them up, because I'd love to see them. And even if they don't get loaned, I still just like looking at other people's models, because it gives you ideas for your own, you know. Why do these guys need? Oh, number 3 is the body. God, I'm so stupid. I thought these guys needed a second arm when literally the model has an arm on it. Jeez. All right. Anyways, going crazy. All right, so we'll clean up these arms. We'll glue them on, and we'll get cruising. So let's get that So must have completed Bone Splitter guys that I want to finish today, not painting wise, but at least assembling, are these two totem dudes. These two guys right here that are done. We got two Stabas that are done. So there would be 6 total, and I think I just minimum need one more guy. But I'd like to at least get a few more done after that. So that's what I'd like to get done today. Or at least tonight. It's tonight for me. 7 o'clock where I'm at. So what have people been up to during the, well, I guess during this, we'll call it very long possible vacation for some people. Some people has not been a vacation. It's been pretty bad. But what models have people been working on? I always love to hear what folks are doing. Alright, so we got these sexy buff arms all set. Let's glue them on. Yay, the glue came out this time. Amazing. It's a miracle. Alright, so that'll go right there. Yeah. Oh, I missed this. I don't know about you guys, but I could nitpick my mold lines and all this junk for hours. But at some point you just gotta stop and give up and say that you failed. And then just move on to the next thing. I missed this pretty bad. There we go. Alright, we have 2 standing bodies right now. So now we need the massive big ass totems that they carry. So I got those 2 sprues right here. Oh boy. I got the latest White Dwarf with Cities of Sigmar list, so I've been finishing some Free Gildan Wanderers. Nice. There's, I've actually, let me see if I can grab it. Give me a second. Oh boy. Oh no, it's so far away. I'm too lazy. I have some fantastic and wonderful, I just realized I should probably fix this. Because I realized if you're watching, I guess you guys can check chat, but this might work a little bit better for me if I do this and I push this up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh Jesus Christ. Something's going on. And then we're going to pull this down. There we go. Then you can see the most recent. Okay, this is going to bother me. There we go. That's better. So now we get the most up-to-date chat right there. Perfect, and you can see it. I have, EJ, I got some Anvil Guard, Drake Spawn, Lizard, Hydra dudes painting up. Those have been like my personal project that I know I'll probably never finish, but I'll be happy to see them. All right, let's check out these. Let's check out these models. Oh, these are cool. Mr. Rios, this is fucking oh, I remember these. These are great. The you did the Maw Tribe guys. Yeah, the Orc Ogre. George, you were absolutely right. These Orc Ogre things are fantastic. Whew. Also, for the few who popped on the Discord, welcome. It's a small little growing community. It's nothing too crazy. Yeah, these orcs are freaking cool. Nice job. These are awesome. Ooh, those bases. Is that just one of the 2000 point? Nice. Is that just like the GW crappy slap it on the base paint and then you just threw a wash over it? Because it looks pretty detailed. Yeah, these are awesome. I will give you one of the thumbs up reactions. Because that's exciting. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, I'm getting super distracted again, as always. What the hell was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was popping out totems. And I think I was talking about something else that I don't remember. Oh, yeah, Cities of Sigmar stuff. Yeah, I got some, like, Black Guard and Anvil Guard, models, hydras, and I've wanted to make like a 1,500 point list, and I haven't made, and it's super garbage. But that's fine because none of my armies are good anyways. But it's one of those where it's like, okay, you make the list, it's like 50 or so models, and right now I have like maybe 13 of them done. Like I got the black dragon guy assembled but not primed and all that stuff. Things like that. But there is, it's not even rumors. It is known that they will do some sort of cities things for Warcry 2, so that'll hopefully give me more of a reason to go out or not go out, but to finish some of those models up. It's the Vallejo Dirt. Oh, I know what you're talking about. In the base coat with white, off and on white, and then contrast. The brown, whatever it is. Cool. It looks really good. Looks very solid. It looks like a dried up wasteland. These actually don't have too many mold lines on them, or I'm blind. I guess there's some on the bone. And you know what? That should do the trick. Cool. That's one totem. Where's the other one? Did I not bring it out? What's going on? I'm going crazy. Okay, it's not on that sprue. Oh, it's on this one. Oh, man. I'm losing it. I'm absolutely losing it. Alright, we'll clip all this off. There we go. For those of you who are watching / listening, now David gave a suggestion of a warband they like to see fight. Does anyone else have any thoughts or things that they would like to see? I know you guys mentioned Nurgle, but unfortunately I don't have Nurgle. Oops, I probably shouldn't scroll on that. I'll post my 3 Nurgle daddy boys. I'd love to see some Nurgle boys. Oh, there are your flame. Ooh. It's purely for hobby, no intention to make it competitive or even legal. Oh, that would be badass. EJ, what are you going to do do you have any ideas for the diorama? Do you have like terrain picked out that you would want to use for that? But that would be very cool. Yeah, I've actually, now that I think about it, because I do create the videos and I have to do something that goes out onto a video. I know that sounds kind of pathetic, but I don't get a lot of personal purely for hobby. Mainly because generally if I want to paint something, I want to use it. But maybe that should be something I should do. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, oh man, EJ, if and when you finish that, I would love to see that. Also, these Night Haunt that I just saw in the Discord that just got posted here. They're awesome. Yeah, they look awesome. The base might need a wash and a highlight, but they look awesome. That's my constructive criticism. I will give the nerd glasses to that. I've been looking through a lot of terrain YouTube videos. My plan is to make a siege. Oh my, EJ, that would be. You post that crap on Reddit and you get so many likes, so many upvotes. Oh my god. No, that would be pretty awesome. Still way off, but I have some sketches. Hey, this is one of those times that if you have the free time, you might as well think of a little project to get started on, or like an idea to do. I'm one of those people that I come up with a project or an idea and it's awesome, or like let's say I don't have the models right away and it's always this big huge thing that I've planned out, and then I look at it 3 weeks later and I think, wow, that was stupid. Why did you even think of that? That's a terrible idea. That'll take forever. You don't have time for that. So unfortunately, dioramas, as much as I'd love to do one, they're not I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon for me. Enjoy listening to battle reports while I practice combos on Tekken. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I actually, here I go tooting my own horn. That's what I do like about my own reports. So you don't have to watch them. Oh, that's stupid. This is my multi-year goal. Can luckily work from home, so all my breaks have just been me painting. Oh, that must be nice. It would be nice to work from home. I think if I worked from home, I would get absolutely nothing done. Nothing important, at least working wise. I'd get tons of other stupid stuff done. I'd go outside. But all right, so we got the totems for these guys. So let's give them some faces. What kind of faces do we give our totem boy? Let's give one a top knot. Look at this guy, a top knot. Whoa, he's got a, what the hell? He's got a tooth poking out the bottom of his chin. That's cool. In our first AOS models, only painting a few others. I'm quite happy with the results. Nice. How many other models other than AOS have you painted before? Because those are freaking solid. The blends are juicy. Yeah, those are awesome. I assume you did. I can't tell. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like you did dry brushing for the flames, but those are freaking awesome. But hope the Gloom Spike get more fights. They will. They're. Again, I keep lists of things that I like to do. I have lists of all my warbands and then the combinations I haven't done yet. Realistically, that list is very large, but a lot of those in that list I don't have much interest in doing. But Gloomspite are one of my more favorite warbands, to be honest. Mainly because they're actually okay. They're actually pretty good. They have some good features and things that are kind of cheap, which is fun. But but at the end of the day, yeah, Gloomspite will definitely get more love. Probably, maybe not the next one, but it'll be something like that. One day I hope they did. You did a monster fight against the Great Unclean One, so they can use these fat guys. That, yeah, adding the Great Unclean One. It wouldn't surprise me if they did something similar where it's like, hey, I mean, they brought in all the other giants, but the only thing that I can think of is maybe the Great Unclean One base is too big, which would be unfortunate. But I think I've painted 25 to 30 other models before those, but not sure. Honestly, they look great. I mean, at the end of the day, you paint to what you feel is good enough for yourself. Now, you can overdo it. You can work on a small model like this guy right here for like 25 hours, and you can overdo it. But you just got to find your own point that you feel that you're comfortable with how the model looks at the end of the day. I keep getting distracted. Let's pull that back up. Okay, so we got one face done. We need another face. What other fun face can we throw on our lovely Oryx here? No faces there. Let's do one pierced stone ear. That sounds fun. Look at this guy. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my hobby space, my normal hobby space is behind me. I don't know. Here, let me see if I can webcam it. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. That's my normal hobby space back there. But today, I get to sit at the computer. Oh boy, this is going to get out of hand. There we go. That's better. And yeah, it's a mess back there. You should see my desk right now. There's shit everywhere. Actual fecal matter everywhere now. Well, at least, I mean, there probably is, but oh, anyways, I'm going crazy. All right, so we got two faces done, we got two totems, and now we need something for the left hand, which it looks like anything basic. So let's just find left-handed things. Those are all right-handed. Those are all right-handed. I could give one an arrow. That would be kind of funny. Those are all right-handed again. All right, so these have got to be... Oh, shit. Oops. Ooh. There we go. All right, so we have a dagger. Let's do daggers. I think that would be fun. You posted your... Oh, I want to see this. Oh, man. You guys are distracting me. Oh my. Oh my. Sasuro. Welcome. Yeah, I'm looking at those big boys right now. Hey Alejandro, put it in the goddamn correct correct topic inside the Discord, please. Oh my god, I am gonna have to ban you. No, I'm kidding. They are Warcry related. Actually, no, they're not. So, boom, roasted. Anyways, those are gorgeous. You're fine. I don't care. They're just there for reference. Oh man, God, those are. Oh man, that's amazing. Oh, did you just copy them over? Yeah, you just copied them over. Nice, gorgeous. Here, I'll give you I'll give you one of those happy faces. Ooh, how about Rosie? Oh, I'm gonna blush. There we go. We're gonna blush. All right, I'm way off topic again. So let's give. I wanted to give one a dagger, and then we'll might as well give the other. There you go. There's all the crying tears, the happy laugh tears, and the other one a down dagger. All right, cool. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, let's clean these up. Okay. So once we get all this cleaned up, then we can glue these two guys together, and then we'll be that much closer to an actual functioning warband. That actually looks pretty good already. Dang. Like that. Oh, look at you copying everything over. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Let me pop off Discord. I'll get distracted again. So we saw a vote for Gloomspite next. Well, actually, hear this. Let's do this. I have 17 viewers right now, which is honestly, more than I expected. So that's fantastic. Bone Splitters are going to most likely, I can't say 100% because my ideas and things change on a whim, but Bone Splitters have to face off against someone. Now, out of the warbands I own, which obviously all of you don't know, what warband would you like to see the Bone Splitters fight off against? I would love to hear your suggestions. If all of them are terrible, I will pick something of my own. Or obviously if I don't own that warband. Alright, so Totem Guy. So let's give him a totem. Boy. So this kind of goes like this, I guess. This doesn't feel that. Does he swing it out? Is this? Oh, Jesus. Ogres, we got Gits. Okay, I like both of those suggestions. Gits I did recently, though, so I might actually not do Gits. Well, Beasts, unfortunately. Beasts I literally just did, so I probably won't do Beasts. Funny enough, EJ, I was actually thinking Ogres anyways. Ironjaws? Ironjaws would also... Damn it. Between Ironjaws and Ogres, that would be... Or Ogres. I apologize. Ironjaws. Alright, we got a couple for Ironjaws. That's, And I can do a few combinations with Ironjaws, too. Does anyone have an Ironjaws list that they like? Lately, because I've been out of the game for so long, doing a warband with like 12 models, like doing some like Legions of Nagash type shit, is just a little overwhelming. God, these things, this totem is gonna be difficult. Ooh, a three-way? Everyone loves a three-way, right? Just like the SNL song. Oh shit, come on. God damn it. Alright, so this totem guy, you gotta glue this stupid little hand. Okay, so we're just gonna hold this here for about a minute and try not to screw anything else up. Oh god. And I can't support this anywhere because it'll just collapse. Alright, so we're just gonna sit here for a minute. Is what it is. Maybe in the meantime I can shove a face on a guy. Here, do you want that? Or maybe, oh boy, here we go. We're gonna try it. Alright, we're gonna try to glue 6 things at the same time, because that's how you put models together. Let's give him the downward dagger. Oh boy. See, look. You probably can't tell, but that dagger just stayed on fine. Can we actually put on the face at the same time too? Can we do all of these things? Let's do top knot for this guy. Yep, top knot it is. Oh, come on. Get on there. Get big goof. There we go. Top knot. Perfect. He's together. I'm still afraid that that totem's just going to fall off, or he's just going to fall forward. So we're going to... Oh, okay. He's staying up. We're putting the totem on last, because that was a pain in the ass. Alright, so for this other guy, same deal. Put on the dagger. For his little left hand. Yeah, ogres or iron jaws for sure. Three-way would be, at the end of the day, to get to talk back about that, a three-way Warcry battle. I guess you could do... Oh, man. Now, that's a video idea, actually. That would be a very long editing and annoying video to do, but it could be done. Actually, I mean, obviously there's not any rules for it. I feel like doing like a taking out certain models wouldn't be a very good victory. I think doing some objective type based victory would probably be best for like a three-way battle. It would have to be warbands that I would feel comfortable using. That would be interesting. Also, putting three-way on a thumbnail with three of my faces would be pretty funny. Well, at least to me. Because who wants to see models? They want to see my pretty face. No, nobody wants to see that. Alright, so this other totem guy. Alright, here we go. Let's try it. Let's pop on the totem. The bite. Oh, God. So, other than tabletop games, or I guess it could be tabletop games, anyone else playing any other fun games or doing any other hobbies at the moment? Or is life just so terrible? Well, not terrible, but so boring that all we ever do is something that relates to this hobby. Alright, so we're going to have to hold this for a minute. Or just balance it. Oh, what's it? So off center. Son of a bitch. Come on. Okay, that's on center. We're just going to hold that up. Alright, so we need a couple bases. Good, they're right here. And in the meantime, sweet, so we'll have 6 done, and realistically, I just need to make one more boy. And I think realistically, I can use whatever damn body I want, roughly. I mean, I don't see an issue. Yeah, so we'll just have some fun with it, right? I do like the guys that are kind of, they got like this little galloping pose. Like they're sprinting forward, ready to go into battle. So maybe we'll do a guy or two like that. So that would be good. That would be very good. Alright, totem guy. Let's see if you stand up and don't fall over. You do. Let's check on you. Are you... That's not on there yet, but it's pretty much on there. So let's get the feet full of glue and put them on a base. Alright, center this up as best I can. This is gonna be difficult. Building an enough deep can warband to try and play it for Warcry. That is one of those warbands that I have never tried or used. Actually, I don't own any enough Deepkin models. But fish elves are always cool, in my opinion. Just getting figures painted and might also buy a Bloomspite. A Gloomskite. Geez, now I can't talk. What kind of box would you buy, David? What kit are you using to build these boys? It's just the one box. It is... I have it right here. This. Here. Let's make this easier so you can tell what it is. This. Just the 20 models I got. From inside the box directly, you can make 2 stabas and 2 totems and like a skull thumper dude. But yeah, that's essentially it. But I think this is one of the few warbands, other than the original Chaos warbands, where you can buy one box and you have pretty much everything you could make, which is, not gonna lie, fantastic. Which is what I wish that they did for mostly everything that they do, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, GW's got to run a company, and they got to make money. And all of us are stupid enough to spend that amount of money to do it. Two Stabbas is a beast in the game of Warcry. Yes, I'm freaking pumped. I'm pumped. I got two of them already together. We'll see. Maybe at some point when I prime all these guys, I'll what was I gonna say? Once I prime all these guys, I'll do a nice little painting stream. Fecker similar, but start with the... Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yep, Flesh Eater Quartz are very similar. I actually have the Flesh Eater Quartz whatchamacallit warband thing, Underworlds. I haven't painted or done anything with it. That's not just another one of those things that I've built and haven't touched yet, but yeah. Yeah, you get two of them. It's this, I think the box is 50 if US cash dollar bills. I'm pretty sure it's 50. I'm not 100%. You can, I always advocate going to your local store and buying them, of course, but you can find them on some websites a little bit cheaper with the discount. But all right, what's next? I guess whatever I want, right? So let's just start cutting out some dudes. Let's do two for now. And what were the lists I made? Let me look at those real quick. So I got, that's not where it is. So I got a list with the Morboy boss, the stabbers, the two totems. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one's a leader. That's why I'm confused. Okay. So we're going to make two Morboys, just basic dudes with no shield, with double weapons right now. And then, once I finish these two guys, we'll probably do a couple archers, and then that will be everything on my I need to get done list, which is fantastic. Sweet. Cool. All right. So we'll get that going. Oh, yeah. George, it's, yep, it's a little insane. Yeah, I've never had good luck with eBay. Not in terms of buying something and it not arriving really crappy, but just like finding a good deal. I feel other people find amazing deals and I can never get a good one. But yeah, always try to do your local stores. Yeah, prices, well, US is bad, but you should, isn't like Australia and New Zealand just absolutely bonkers? Like, I don't know how those people actually get into the hobby when they have to spend that much money for a box of frickin' plastic on a sprue that you have to put together. But 13 figure box, it's like 44 and the whole set's 130. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's like the same song and dance with, you talk to anyone about GW's prices and we're going to say the same exact thing every single time, but yet I'm still sitting here with plastic that I spent lots of cash on and building it, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying chatting with you guys while I do it. But it is what it is. It's one of those hobbies that when you're a kid you can't really do it, but once you get old and have a job and you're stable, you can actually get into this fun nerd stuff. These guys are actually going to be a pain to clean up. They got mold lines everywhere. Oh man, I didn't even think about the Gargant for its Australian price. Oh, I have to look. I have to look right now. Yeah, the Gargant in the US is obviously the most highest priced single model. I think it's $190, which is absolutely insane. Oh no, that's the book. That's not the model. Where is all this junk? On the web store right now. So yep, show me more. A giant release. Oh, you released one. Oh, $195. I was even wrong. So it's even $5 more than I thought. Let's switch my delivering to Australia. Oh God, I don't even wanna see this. Oh my God, 320. Oh boy. So in Australia, it's 320, whatever their currency is, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, 120 in the UK, so about 140 to 150, which is still absolutely ridiculous. The fact that you buy one, okay, the model's huge, and I've seen side by. I know Rerolling Ones did a little thing with like a side by side thing with the model, and it looks gorgeous and it's huge, and there's so much that you can do with it. But at the same time, I am like, you probably, I don't know anything about the army makeup, but you probably want two, right? Or one or two. I don't, is what it is. I mean, I could go all day about it, but is what it is. All right, so I was working on this guy. He's getting there. Just got this side of work down. Sorry if these scrapings are annoying in the microphone. I have no idea if you guys can hear them or not. Also, nobody's complained about the volume yet, so that's good. So I assume I set it to a good volume. It's an awesome model, but so much for one. Yeah, George, I know what you're getting at. I know how you feel. I think most of us here chatting and listening and watching know exactly how you feel, because yeah, it's beautiful and badass and you want it. And you might cave. But today I will not cave. And also I noticed GW's prices on a few things went up during these past few months. Understandable, but as most things have gone up in price, except gas, which is nice. I don't know where for some of you who live in the States, but gas is super cheap right now. Love the Mega Gargant model, but that price is too much. I'm only getting one because I'm getting it from my friend who works at a hardware store and gets a big... Yeah, see, EJ, that is the only way I think I could do it. Or if someone magically got me one. No, don't get me one. Don't waste your money. Yeah, that's the only way I would get it, is you get an employee discount, you get the store discount. Yeah, that's... Also, good for you to have a buddy who... runs a hobby store. That would be cool. I wish I knew a person like that. Get some lovely Warcry discounts. AOS discounts. Shoot, 40k discounts. Models, dice, everything. Everything my little heart could desire. That would be fantastic. Oh boy. Clean this up. Oh, I missed this entire leg. Come on, dude. There we go. All right, I got 7:30. I'll probably be on for another 30 or so minutes just to let you guys know, because somebody has to get crap ready for work tomorrow. All right. And I'll see how the weather is tomorrow, too. I might go disc golfing. We'll see. Because you got to go outside sometimes. This hobby is it's an indoor one, and I love being inside, but you gotta get outside and get some sun. It's funny because the store was a traditional hobby store, old paints, war paints. They asked out a small amount of Warhammer, and it sold extremely well, so they started stocking more. Well, good. Good for them. I mean, within our hobby, painting is such a small... It's raining? It's dark out my window, but I can't tell. Yeah, within like this overall hobby, not just wargaming, but you know, building models, kits, paintings, and doing all that artsy fartsy stuff. There's so much to it. But if they're selling Warhammer stuff off the shelves, then I don't blame them either, because running a store like that right now, I'm sure would be absolutely terrible. Alright, so we got some arms. Oh, this guy's left-handed? Oh, shit. Oh, because I did a similar... Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know what I did. Oh, I did that one. So 7... Oh, okay, so different arms go to different dudes. So this guy might take a 25. Let's give him a 25. Go to 20. Ooh, they have nice brushes, too. I am a... when it comes to art supplies and brushes, I am a chump. And I buy the cheap packs of, like... Comes with, like, 6 brushes for, like, $6. Because I am a cheap ass. But... I'm in this hobby, so how can I be a cheap ass? You might ask yourself. But yeah, and honestly, I don't keep good care of my brushes, so that's also the other reason why I buy my stupid cheap brushes. Because they get crooked and bent and all that junk within like 3 days. And then I still use them. Yeah, I buy, yes, Target brand for $5 would be perfect for me. Alright, so that arm's good. So put that by that guy, so I know to glue it onto him. And this guy needs a different arm. Let's see which ones connect. What does this one do? This one would connect, right? Oh, 2 arms up. Why do all these guys got their arms up? I guess they're super excited to get into battle. Alright, 30. Bit Green, what's going on? Have you got a painting plan yet for the bone splitters? Are they going to be red to match your iron jaws? Ooh, that is a thought. I do have a skin plan, which is probably honestly the most important thing. The tattoos wise, I don't know if I have the skill or the patience to do that. I mentioned this way earlier in the video, but Brent over at Goobertown has a painting tutorial for painting yellow. Now, I'm not painting my iron jaws yellow, but I have a series of inks that I can run through my airbrush that are green, like light green, dark green, and I'm just gonna see what I can do. These bone splitters are just gonna be a massive experiment, and I hope it works the first time because I don't feel like putting all these guys back together again. But I was gonna go your typical green skin, but I don't know. It is tempting to do what I was doing for my iron jaws, but I think I'll change it up just for the fact of so I don't go crazy. The best cheap brush for speed paint, yes. The cheap brush for speed paint and get the army done quick. Sure, yeah, I agree with that. War paint is the most important part. Yes, I know. Maybe I'll do, looking at these cards, it looks like there are some like simple tattoos I could do. And actually I have the Iron Jaws and Bone Splitters book for AOS. So I could see what the GW suggestions are for like, hey, this is how you do it super easy. And then, you know, Duncan, who doesn't work there anymore, does it. And you're like, oh, I can do that. And then you try it yourself and you're like, well, this sucks. But yeah, I know I gotta do, yeah, simple designs. Like little triangles. There's like a little circle thing. Some dude's got tribal. Some dude's got some Hawaiian tribal. This guy's got a dragon. A couple skulls. No. Yeah, it looks like there's some simple stuff. Yeah. We'll see what I can do. David, we'll catch you later. You also have a wonderful week. You go have fun playing Destiny. I will be here for 20 or so more minutes putting these little plastic dudes together. But have a good week. We'll catch you next time. I'd actually like to do this streaming stuff on the tube more often. Gives me a chance to chat with you folks. I like doing that. Alright, so all this should be cleaned up. Alright, so we got a couple boys here with... They got arms and legs, but no beautiful face. So let's give them a beautiful face. Why does this one not want to... There we go. Okay, this guy's like on the cheer team. Let's go. Anyways. I could try to paint the dice chatter symbol on an orc. Oh, God. I am... I'll try a shield. I could do a shield. My logo's pretty simple. It's just like a polygon-ass little blue dragon thing. Actually, that wouldn't... Damn it. That's not a bad idea. I'll have to write that down somewhere. I don't... Do I have a pen? I got one over here. Alright, so DC logo. DC logo. Oh, come on, pen. Now you don't want to work. A crate tattoo? Maybe when I hit... If I hit 1 million subs, I'll tattoo my channel logo on my chest. Yeah, because that ain't happening. So, DC logo for war paint. That's a good idea. We'll see what we can do. You did hear it, boys. 1 mil. I'll get a goddamn dragon on my forehead. I won't no. Oh. Can't wait. Alright, so we need faces for these little guys. Spread the words. Oh yeah, I said chest, not head. You're right. Jesus. Yeah, because I don't want to ruin my life and do that. No, not forehead. God damn it. Okay, so we got this guy. We'll do this guy. No ponytail. And we'll do ponytail man for the other dude. There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I always lose this stuff. Yeah, the logo on the orcs would be... They're tiny. That's the problem. Like, look how... Maybe I could put it on this guy's butt. Let's see, we get it right on the... Here, let me shut this off. Get it right there on the booty. That would be nice. Actually, that would be pretty funny. We'll see what I can do. I can't promise anything. I definitely can't promise anything. But... Alright, so we got a couple heads. Let's clean these up. Give a ponytail to one of these guys, and the other guy's just going to have a standard orc face. GW loves their top knots. I will tell you this. Elves got them. Orcs got them. Dwarves got them, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so let's put this fun face on this guy. I love that if anyone else has built these models before, actually a lot of the Bone Splitters and Iron Jaws, I was thinking more like a full back tattoo. That would be cool. That might be more doable for some of these guys. Oh yeah, definitely some of these guys would be way more doable. Oh geez, actually the leader. Oh man, that's not a bad idea. So this is the leader model. That would actually be a good little way to tell them apart too quickly from a distance. If I put just a massive back tat, give him a nice little Dice Chatter tramp stamp. Give him a good old... Oh man, if I was better at doing really small, detailed things, oh, I would get all these guys like rainbow tattoos and like a dolphin for a tramp stamp. That would be amazing. But I'm not good enough. But we will definitely try and do something. The problem is if I screw up, I don't know how I will fix the physical skin again of the actual Auric. Because, oh no, I put this in the completely wrong spot, son of a bitch. Try to, get out of here, glue. We, because I'm airbrushing everything, I guess I'll just have to I could dunk it, clean it, and do it. Anyways, I'm not worrying about that right now. But yeah, definitely, tattoos are definitely going to have to be a thing. So we'll give this guy this cool weapon here. So we got a little axe. And which ones have we not? Oh, I was going to give a guy a bone. One of these lucky boys. we'll have a carry around a bone. And what else we got? So we need the offhand. So here's all the offhand stuff. Let's give some guy... Oh, I haven't done either of these. So some guy's just gonna carry around like 16 bones in his hand, so that'll be great. That'll look cool. And this guy can carry around this. That one's also cool. All right, sweet, 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 sweet. Let's clean these up, and then these guys will be done. I'll throw these guys on bases, and then I'll technically actually have one of my warbands done and finished and completed. Not painted, obviously. That will have to be my next project. And then I've actually been really looking forward to experimenting on the skin stuff, so I think I might just make a model as a complete experiment model before I really start going crazy with these guys. Who do I want to give? Give this guy all the bone stuff. There you go, mister. Yeah. Alright, so he's carrying that. Let's clean this up. But what was I going to say? I think one of these models I'll make a complete practice model on, and then we can figure out the scheme and things like that. But I don't want to spend too much time on it because I have to paint a few more of these guys. I gotta probably paint... I'll probably do around 10 to 12 models of these guys, and then I'll call them good. There's no reason I have to do 20 dudes by any means, which is actually kind of nice. But I'm guessing these guys will actually paint up relatively quick, which is also going to be freaking fantastic. I love models that paint up quick. I've been working on this stupid Drake Spawn chariot for Cities of Sigmar stuff for probably, like, I don't even want to know how long. But that thing, that thing's taken so long. It's annoying as hell. And every time I pick it up, I just hate doing it. But I'm so close to finishing it at this point. Alright, so we got this other guy here. Is this even going to work? Yeah, that'll work fine. Perfect. They're all skin, which is nice. That is true. That's why I can't wait to honestly see how the green turns out when I airbrush them all. So we'll see how that looks at the end of the day. Because then I can do that. I'd probably just throw a wash on them. And honestly, I'd probably call them skin-wise good. And then the rest I can just go through and hit. Which will still take a minute, but at least it won't be too bad. Like, I think, realistically, if I really wanted to, I could probably paint up these 12 guys if I had, like, all day on a weekend. Or all day on a weekend. All day during a weekend day. And I literally took all day to do it. I could probably finish them. But, unfortunately, I'm sure like most of you, you're busy and you don't really have time to do that. But these guys should go up pretty quick, which I'm pumped about. Because I feel like I haven't painted a model that finishes up quick in quite some time. And that's also probably why I kind of got burned out painting-wise, too. Because all these models I was painting kind of when I was getting burned out. What was I going to say? Were super complicated, like multiple parts, and they would just piss me off. Ethan, what's going on, man? You love Dice Chatter? Well, I love you back. Hobby burnout is real, yeah. Hobby burnout's also really real. I'm in that right now. Well, just don't force yourself into doing something, which is actually kind of why it took me so long to get back into Warcry, because I had hobby burnout for about like a month and a half, and I was like, oh man, I really need to make a Warcry video. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna make a video that I don't have my full brain and mentality and heart into at the end of the day, because then I'm just gonna create a crappy video. And it's weird enough, but the viewer, as you, would be able to tell. I don't think it's that hard to tell when someone's heart's not into something. Because then you'll notice all my little, like, tiny little mistakes, either in-game or in the editing process. Alright, so these two guys are just about done. Oh, well, I appreciate that. And I'm glad I'm giving you motivation. Um, it's never a bad idea, too, when you have burnout. This is what I did during that time, is I picked up other hobbies. Something that was completely opposite of sitting at a table and putting models together. That's something I did. Alright, I got all this freaking plastic shit everywhere. Alright, I need another base, and then I can put these two guys on bases. I still gotta magnetize all these guys too. Because I do the, I don't know about you guys. Oh, they're so far away. I do the good old, I put a magnet inside a pill bottle. So there you go. You haven't been playing League? League is one of those games that I've never played before. I know what it's about, and I know what you do. But it's just never tickled my fancy. And if that bothers you, I'm sorry. Alright. So let's glue this little guy together. Let's put him on here. Boop. Uh-oh. He's falling off. Why are you falling off? Come on, dude. Are you centered? Oh, I hate when they're not centered. That's centered enough. Yeah, it's funny with the video game thing, too. Oh, shoot. I left this. Oh, no. Don't cut yourself out on stream. There we go. Video games are well, one, I enjoy them a lot, but when I know I have hobby stuff to do, as in this hobby stuff, and I've been playing a game for too long, I know that I actually feel bad, like I'm doing something wrong. Like that I'm wasting my time, even though playing a video game isn't really time wasting. Try out other painters' commission to do the painting for you. Why burn yourself? I mean, yeah, I could do that, but then, well, I could do that, definitely. But then it comes down to a financial thing at the end of the day. Now, I'm sure there are painters out there who don't charge as much just to kind of get their name out, especially if I mention that, hey, I have a channel, if you paint it, I'll mention it, kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I don't know if it's me being picky, but I prefer painting my own stuff and putting it on video. Mainly because I know what it looks like, and I'd rather have someone either compliment or give me a hard time than give someone else that I can't control. Because I can control how I paint my models. I can't control how someone else will. Maybe that's a little cynical or, I don't know, different. But I guess that's the way I see it at the end of the day. Alright, so we got a full built warband. We got 2 totems, 2 stabas. We got 2 standard more boys. And we got our leader. And we have an extra Arrow Boy leader. So there you go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total guys. It is 7:55. I've been streaming for, oh shit, I knocked him over. Been streaming for a couple hours now. I'm probably gonna hop off soon, so if anyone wants to chat or say something in these last few minutes, please say something. If not, if I don't see anything pop up on the chat in the next few minutes, I will just hop off and bid you all adieu. But in the meantime, I'm going to clean up a tiny bit because I got plastic shaving mess goddamn everywhere. Got it in my pants, got it in my hair, my lack of hair. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped to get these bone splitters going. Actually, did I bring my magnets? I could do that. Where are my magnets? got him. Oh, if you want to borrow my Rotbringers or any of my warbands, I'd be honored to have you kill them on your channel. Alejandro, if you you can direct message me on Discord, we can chat about it. I would say, to give you an honest answer right now, I have no need for them at the moment. So right now would be just a straight up no. But if I feel like running Nurgle, which I always feel like running Nurgle, that would be definitely something to do. George, thanks for the streams. I hope you choose to do more of this in the future. I enjoy chatting with people, and I enjoy having the community talk back. It's honestly, this is one of the and in my opinion, if you hop over to the Discord, not trying to self-plug, but if you pop over to the Discord, that is the best way to stay in contact with me. I'm willing to chat about just about anything. Because, I don't mind chatting with you guys. So I think this and Discord is a good way to kind of chat with you guys and at least see what you're up to, what you like, what you don't like, what's bothering you or not bothering you. Well, I don't even want to say bothering, but at the end of the day, just what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of, what you don't. It gives me a good idea of what I not necessarily should, but should lean on creating, because, the intention for the channel when I first started out was surprisingly just to do, oh man, I can't even get the cap of this glue off, was to do any type of tabletop game. With Warcry coming out and me going heavy into that right off the start, it is, funny enough, turned into a Warcry channel. But bringing Fire Slayer. Oh, you're bringing Fire Slayers into Warcry. That would be freaking cool. I have no Fire Slayer models. There was a point in time where I was really thinking about getting a Fire Slayer's army. Okay, this glue's just, fuck that. I'll do this later. There was a point in time where I was thinking about doing a Fire Slayers, but I've since passed that up. Other than that, stream has been great. Sounds good. If there are any last comments, I will wait till my time, so 2 minutes. Other than that, I'm probably going to pop off. Have you ever been thinking of collab with other YouTubers that do Warcry battle reports? Sure, of course. I've been in chats with a few people. The only problem is, traveling somewhere is pretty much a no-go right now, especially where I live. The other thing is, in regards to traveling, it's expenses, so that's another thing too. But that is always something in my mind. And now chatting, I've actually chatted with Doug from 2 Plus Tough. It's been a minute now, but I have chatted with him relatively recently. So he's a busy boy, so we'll see what we can do. But yeah, definitely have chatted with other people. A few people have actually reached out to me as well too. So we'll see. Collabs are great. They're honestly one of the best ways to get a nice little boost on your channel and get people knowing, and you get to knowing other channels as well. Other than that, yeah, we'll see what we can pull up in the future. But it is just about 8 o'clock where I'm at. I think I'm gonna pop off. For those of you who stuck around and chatted, I appreciate every single one of you with all my cold, dying heart. We'll catch you all next time, and, happy gaming, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye now. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, there's the end stream button. See you guys. Toodaloo.